Kia ora and welcome to Craft to Artosaurus. Today's Saturday, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of painting and just having fun. I've got out my gouache paints, which I haven't used in ages. In fact, I hardly ever use gouache paints. So I'm just going to go for it and see where this takes me. I've done a very, very simple cat. I don't know where I'm going to go with this. I'm just kind of thinking cat flowers at the moment. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do with my clear water is I've got this mixture over here, which is kind of a purpley. I'm just going to use this and just colour in the cat. And because it's gouache, it's slightly different to watercolour. But as you can see, I use it quite lightly. I can put this lovely dark colour down because my lighter colours that'll go over the top, they're opaque and they're not transparent. And because they're opaque, that means they'll go over the top of this, but I'm still keeping it quite light. Yeah, it's just a play, just to see where this takes me. I just want to play and have a little bit of fun. Now, I'm not in my sketchbook, as you can see. I'm using my Academy watercolour paper. I do love using this, so I thought, why not? Just keep on going. I've also used a water-soluble pen, as I'm inclined to do. I'm just changing my brush from a flat to a round 8. Okay, so that's that done. I've got the cat kind of there. I'm not that happy with this bit up here. Gosh, I'm trying to think when was the last time I used gouache. It's been ages, absolutely ages. It's rather shocking, really. When you've got art things like this, you really should use them. It's just fun to experiment with other things. Now, before I started using my gouache, I did spray it because gouache is notorious for going hard. It's like little bricks in my container here. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. My gouache has been all nicely sprayed. It's now ready to be used, and now you'll see it lovely and thick on the bow. There we go. Really bright. I'm just going over to this red over here, picking up a very old piece of paper. So I'd like some of that in here. I'm just going to leave it there and actually let that dry, and I'll go over again with yellow and I'll see how that goes. Now, because I'm thinking kind of grass and that sort of thing, I'm going to do a little bit of grass. I'm just getting this green all up and running. Here we go. I'm pushing down hard, bringing my brush up. Pushing down hard, bringing my brush up. So I'm getting, so if I go the other way, I'll go very light, push it down hard for a thicker grass. So can you see how I do that? Nice and light, pushing it slightly harder. And I'm just playing here, just seeing what I can create with this brush. It's been a while since I've used this set, and I'm thinking I will, everybody there in the home where my mother-in-law is staying, they've all got these little signs on their doors with pictures and everything. And so I'm trying to work out in my head what I can draw for her that she would like. So she always loved my artwork, and it was something she always wanted to see what I was creating and doing. So I want to make something really special for her. When we were there, she was looking at a door and it had cats on it, ergo the cat. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but she was a fantastic gardener. Yeah, very talented gardener, and believe it or not, did actually teach me a lot, even though my gardening skills are not the best. I did listen and I did try and learn, but I'm just not a gardener. So I'm just playing today and getting a feel of what this paint will do again, and working out what I can and can't do. And at the moment I'm thinking, yep, I'll definitely do something, because she was such a gardener, I want to do something with grass and flowers and that sort of thing. So I can see me doing that at the moment. So that'll be on the list of things. So it's like a little trial paint. You just see what you can and can't do. And it really doesn't matter at this stage what I'm doing, how I'm going about it. It's more a case of just putting something down on the paper and working it out in my head. So you're seeing the beginning stage of how I kind of work out a painting. I do lots of drawings normally, but I just thought that might be a little bit boring for you all. I don't know. So I thought if we sat down and did a painting, this at least will give you an idea of where you can go. And it is a very quick painting, so you can draw cats like this really easy, as you can see. It's so I'm going to focus in on some flowers in the background, and so I'm going to use this purple here because it's such a lovely color. And I haven't drawn any flowers, as you can see. I'm just going to see what I'm just going to kind of, as I go along, just make it up as I go. Nothing too exotic there. Just bring it all into the center, making certain I have kind of an odd number of petals on it. Yeah, I'm not liking that at all, but that's okay. I can fix that up later. So that's a flower I'm definitely not going to be doing. Going into the clean water, leaving that where my brushes sit. Let's see if I take the water off the brush, if that'll help me pick it out. There we go, that's better. I just need to do exactly the same thing, dry my brush off, picking up the gouache. There we go. And I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm very happy, actually. So who knew? I actually really like that flower. So I've learned something. Yep, I'm happy. Now I'm going back into my white, and I've got a few more flowers to do. But I don't know. These might not all be that colour, for the simple fact of I'm thinking in my head, maybe I just need to do a flower garden. Here we go. And I'm going to gouache up the whole flower. Okay. And now, of course, I need to work out what I'm going to do from the middle. So at the moment, I'm thinking I'm going to go yellow. I'm going to see how this looks. And the yellow is a lovely paste. So I'm just checking my brush. 1, 2, 3. 1 there. 2 here. Another one coming down here. And this one here. Now, the yellow on these, I want it to be slightly different to the yellow on the other one. So I'm going to do a definite leaf formation on them. And I'm changing the size of my leaf as I went around. I don't know, it just looked more natural. So as I'm going, I'm kind of feeling where the flower is going. And I do this a lot with my art. I change as I go. It's just something I like to do. I don't like to stay I guess I do stay within the lines in some bits, but yeah, it's just also, it's fun, the unexpectedness of what you can create. And as I've gone around with this, the pink is now coming out with the red, which I really think is rather sweet. So I'm just letting it do its thing, and I'm not going, if I can possibly help it, while I'm doing the outer edge here, I'm not going to change. And I'm hoping like crazy I have enough paint on the end of my brush to kind of get a funny full. Yep, I do like that. I'd like a few little marks from here coming back in with this pink colour. Because my brush is drying out at the end, the bristles are getting longer, as you can see. So they kind of change the format of what they're doing. They're not as bright. And I'm slowly pulling everything into the center. And that almost had a look of kind of a fuzziness at the end of it, like it was. So I'm quite liking that. So I'm doing that here as well. So the darker ones look like they've got a stainment on them. And that looks rather sweet, and I might just do a few little bubbles here and there. There we go. And I do like that stainment effect, so that was cool to find out as well. With my white, and I'm just going to cover it all. See how it can cover everything, and you can fix your mistakes, almost kind of hide your errors. And I don't like that red in the center, but that's okay. I'm still going back into my, there we go. Now it's gone a lovely kind of pink because I got some red on my paintbrush. So I'm just fixing it up a little bit. So see how I'm now going with that red? I can see kind of how the flower is going to work. And it's like this is sticking out and the other bits are behind. I'm going to grab a little bit, hopefully a little bit of yellow. This could be all where it goes horribly wrong, but it kind of drag that around a bit. I hope it's I'm not going to really know until I step back a bit and have a look at this flower whether or not I've fixed it up, but I'm hoping like crazy I have. And then some yellow here, some yellow here. I think it's getting there a little bit. And then we can bring that over to here. So you see how I can just go over that darker colour. And from there, I'm really giving my paintbrush a really good clean now. Right. Right, so I'll see you shortly. Let's let this dry. I'm going to clean up my mess I've got on this side of the table, and I'm going to come back with some, most probably my Prismacolors, because I'm a bit worried about the gouache mixing with some of my cheaper ones. So I'll see you shortly with my Prismacolors. All right. Okay, I'm back and I've got my Prismacolor pencils. I've just got the top layers here, the two top layers. Nothing grand, nothing exotic. So what have we got here? Deco Pink, yeah, rose deco. I just want a little bit of colour behind the cat, and as I didn't do this with with my paints, I'm now going to have to do it with pencil. So I'm just giving it a little bit of colour. As you can see, I'm not pushing very hard at all. I just want something behind the cat, something that shines, and I think I'm going to go over the top with the white, and this will, yep, that'll give me what I'm after. My background's done. I'm feeling a bit happier. There's something behind the cat, which I should have really done to begin with. Now, another colour I use a lot of is my black. So I'm just going to give the cat its eyes. And we'll put the eyes over here. Another thing the cat will need is a little bit of white so that I know it's alive. Here we go. And as you can see, the white is really, really good. There, I'm going to give a little nose. Paint a white. And then a lovely little mouth. And whiskers. Just 3 whiskers. I'm just slowly working my way around the cat. I'm doing my normal off a line and then some fur going out. I'm not going to use a pen if I can help it. I don't think this picture needs a pen. It's a piece I've kind of working little bits and pieces out on so I can see what will work and what won't work. And I know these flowers definitely work. They might work with a bit of pencil work. So just see how this goes. But I'm already thinking it's already looking a lot better just with what I've done. So yeah, it's strange how a picture can change so quickly when you get your pencils out and just do a few scratchings here and there, and before you know it, you know, it's looking a little bit like a painting rather than a bit of a mess, which is what I was thinking it was. I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is such a mess. I'm just going to fix up. This flower needed fixing from memory, so I'm just going to, this is the only one I was concerned about, so I'm not really sure if I'll be able to fix this. I'm going to burnish it with this yellow here. You can still see the other colour coming through. I noticed this with some of my Prisma, that some of them aren't as opaque as what you kind of expect them to be, but they still do a rather nice job. I'm just bringing a little bit of this colour back. There we go. I think the black might help out, but I could be wrong. I'm just slowly bringing another colour up. maybe bringing this one over. Might help, might not. Just giving that edge. There we go. It's doing something. I don't quite know if it's fixing it, but I feel happier about it, so maybe it is. Yeah, that's a bit better. And I think if I go in with this yellow on this side, yes, I do believe that has helped a little bit. So that flower's fixed up. These ones I'm going to leave as is because this is just a practice piece. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me. I might just, I don't know, I'm still playing. I'm just having myself a ball now. I'm quite shocking at doing this. I'll just carry on here and there and just adding a little bit. I'm liking the grass. I'm liking the little flowers. I do actually like this flower now, so who knew? So yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow to my black cat. It was going to be a black cat. I was so certain it was going to be a black cat, but I don't know. I just couldn't let it be, could I? Nope, I couldn't let it be. I was just adding a little bit of yellow just to give it a bit of life and lift. Oh dear. But I think that really is the cat picture done. I hope you have enjoyed me kind of mumbling to myself and fumbling through today. I'm just going to sign it. I always sign my work. Date it. It's the 1st of the 3rd, 25. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed watching me practice today. That's really what I'm doing. I'm practicing, working out what I can and can't do. I think there will be a cat in my picture. Yeah, I do think there will be a cat in my picture. I think these flowers and the background need to be done first, and then the cat can go on top. So, yeah, tomorrow I'll be most probably doing another cat picture. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trying to sort it in my head. So, yeah, maybe I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday. I don't know if I will, as there's an Arty Farty Annie live tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow at the live. If so, give a shout out and say hi to me. My name's Paula. I'll be there, Crafter Artosaurus. I'll be relaxing, and there is a prize that I've given that someone will be getting. So you never know, that could be you. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I hope life is treating you well. And if you did like this, please thumbs up. It's vitally important I get some thumbs up, and also write a comment down below would be wonderful. All right, bye for now. Thank you for watching too. Bye.